Hello everyone and welcome back. As you guys have probably guessed, today we're opening 3 new A through Z figures, and which of the alphabets they are, I can't recall, but we'll find out together. You guys know that I love my A through Z girls, so I'm really excited for today, and let's not dilly-dally, let's dive in. You know, I never thought about how much time it took to unbox and assemble these figures until I started my YouTube channel. And then, watching back the videos, I realized it's a lot of time. Who knew that so much of my adult life would be spent putting plastic together? Okay, it looks like it could be a smaller box. I'm digging through paper. There's a lot of paper. There's a lot of paper. It's a much smaller box, a little bit tall, but, slender. We have the beautiful A. A is for Apple. Amazing. Arnold. So unlike the 4 previous girls that I have that are from Mythos, this one is by Wing. And I think there's another one that's not by Mythos either. It's somewhere. But enough chit chat. I'm so excited because just looking at the box, she looks so cool. She's very different from the rest of them. I mean, she's got the jacket and the weapon, but pose and height-wise, she's very different. Is she in one piece? She is not one piece. Once again, it actually smells like gasoline. Kind of similar to the other ones, she also has a very gravel, rocky base, but not as gravelly as the other ones. It's more smooth. She's in one piece. I just have to put her into the base. My first reaction is that she's got some orangutan toes. I don't even have this much mobility in my toes. She is evolved. Okay. I'm scared. Oh, okay. That was the smoothest undressing I've done. Impressive. I can't get over her toes. She is sculpted beautifully. Everything about this is so articulated and beautiful. She looks like she's got amazing joints. I don't even know what this review is talking about anymore. I should have looked to see if there were... Wait. I don't need instructions. The instructions lied! Here she is put together. The assembly was really easy, despite my expressions. She's very tall. Oh yeah, that's not going in there. Dare I say, she might be the coolest A through Z figure so far, because she's got a cool weapon, this pose is really nice, and the drama she has with the jacket and the hair is very nice. But my only nitpick is that I think her face could have been done a little bit better. Not the craftsmanship, but the paint job. Her eyes look very... There isn't as much depth in her eyes as the other ones. Her eyes just look a little bit murky and lost. Or maybe that was the theme they were going for. But going with the I just escaped the laboratory look, she has a patient bracelet with a barcode on it. Especially on her tunic, it says prototype. So maybe she was like the OG girl that all the other girls are based off of. And she's also barefoot, so maybe she is just like the escaped prototype from the laboratory. That's what I'm going with. That's what it is now. The paint job of this, especially on her skin, looks really nice. Each part of her body has different shading for like the shadows and joints. It's very realistic. She's not just pale and smooth like the rest of them. She's got some good shading. But for someone who was in the laboratory, her nails and toes are painted. Maybe it's just discoloration from lack of vitamin D. My big brain storytelling is only half as impressive as this figure. She looks so cool. The only complaints I have is that her base doesn't match the other girls, and that she's too tall to sit with the gang. She's like a brontosaurus amongst triceratops. From base to weapon to the clothing, I am in love. My favorite part of this figure is definitely the weapon. It has great gunmetal paintwork and I love all the details on it. And after conjuring up a story, I don't mind the blank facial expression and the dazed eyes. Another thing I unexpectedly appreciate is the amount of toe work she has going on. She looks like she can tie ribbons with those things. I also appreciate all the little accessories and details she has on her that help to build a story. I got her from AmiAmi for 38,225 yen. I think this might... I'm sorry, S. I think this might be my favorite A through Z figure. Alright, let me stop ogling this figure and we're gonna move on. I wish she would fit. Where am I gonna put her? I love my A through Z girls, but after seeing some of the Fall Slander figures that were announced at Wonder Festival, I don't know. I don't know if I should keep collecting original figures. I tend to collect figures from like video games and stuff because I feel like video games have more meaning to me. But the original characters, they just look so cool. What are your guys' opinion on collecting original figures? Are you for it? Are you against it? Or are you like me and just somehow got suckered into original characters and now you're just like, you know what, whatever. They look cool. We got F. F1? We got F1. F is for fun. F is for friends. F is for failure. Oh, okay, so this is the other one. She's also not by Mythos, she's by Illumina. You know, because they're called A through Z, I am actually concerned that they're gonna do the whole alphabet. Is this a decent size for this sized figure? I'm starting to get really like judgmental about the box sizes versus the figures. This, I think they could have made it smaller. There's nothing here. I think they could have just cut this a little bit more. So her base, also gravelly, but not as gravelly as the other four, but kind of smooth gravelly, kind of similar to the prototype one. Oh, immediately she is more well endowed compared to the other girls. Whoa! Her legs just slid out of her torso. That scared me. Whew. I don't know why her torso and her legs are separated. I think that's unnecessary. Or maybe they separated it just so we can see the booty. Her weapon, simple. Just a simple blade. I started taking it out the wrong way because there was a hole at the bottom of this and then I was like, yeah, this must be, no, it's not. You guys must watch my unboxings and be like, she's such a fool. She's so small-brained. And you guys are right. I am a hamster brain. Wait. Guys. When I took this out of the box, you guys saw there was nothing here. There's supposed to be this blaster. And it was not included. I can't give a full review because I'm missing a huge part of the figure. But from what I do have, she does look really good. I do like all the details on her pants, her outfit, and I do like her eyes. There's more depth to them and she looks more fiery, alive. Her mouth looks a little bit skewed. It looks like a centipede leg that just kind of fell off and landed on her face. It just looks a little bit weird. I do think it's a little weird that her torso it comes apart really easily, which I'm not a huge fan of, and I think it's actually a problem. Because it is such a simple figure, I expect it to be very well made and overall just a bit more sturdier and not missing pieces. Remaining cheerful, I do like this figure. I like that her jacket is off-shoulder, giving her a more casual, tired look. Those dangly tendrils on her back are meant to hold up the missing piece, which I think is a pretty neat way to insert weapons. And though I said her mouth looks like a stray centipede leg, her face is okay. I do find the flatness of her ponytail a little bit funny. It's like a flattened, torn napkin laying against her head. She's also got some cool details in her outfit, like the raised embroidery on the jacket. and those swooshy white lines on her white shirt. But the negatives are screaming in my face, like the torso blasting away. And an issue where her feet won't fully go into the base. There are also some splotching issues on the bands around her legs. I got her on AmiAmi for 26,130 yen. She does look cute, but I am overall disappointed. And someone will be getting a very angry email. Thankfully, AmiAmi provided me with a new F figure. It was overall a smooth process, even though I did have to dumpster dive. The new F came with everything. No torso launching, and even the splotching issue was gone. And now she looks badass with her holster sheath. Pushing that one aside and out of our memories, let's go on to the last one. Ever since the Star Guardian ones, I point up because they're up there. Ever since the Star Guardian ones, none of the figures have been as difficult to put together, but I feel like the craftsmanship has been lacking. It's like when you order pasta and there isn't enough sauce and you're like, what's going on? Why am I just eating naked noodles? And I don't know what's going on with the figure companies. They've just been letting me down. And the biggest letdown was the fact that I've never had a figure missing a huge part. The last time I was missing a piece from a figure was my Sam Porter Nendoroid from Death Stranding. It was missing like a connecting point for all of his boxes to stack up on top of each other. But after that, I've never had like a figure missing such a big piece from it. This one is by Mythos. It's E. And because it's by Mythos, we can relax. We can breathe a sigh of relief because I'm sure she'll be great. E is for everyone. Exciting. I just realized I think I cursed myself earlier when I said F is for failure. And then she failed on me and she legit has a band around her leg that says failure. This was my fault. You put out bad vibes and that's what you get back. See, why can't the packaging be sensible? Like Mythos. So sensible. Oh, she's so soft. I'm already in love. I love her hairstyle, the dress, the shading, her Lolita shoes. I'm in love with this one. All right, what does E stand for? Executioner. This looks like a nautiloid. This is definitely a nautiloid. Or is it because she's an executioner? And what is an executioner without an amazing axe? Already I'm feeling happier. Easy. Already she looks so cute. Look. I love this hairstyle and this outfit. She is beautiful. She also has a little pipe here to ventilate the tootie toots. Assemble the weapon part 1 and part 2. Mythos wouldn't betray me, right? Oh, easy. Put the handle into her hand and there's a hole on the weapon that goes into, the tootie pipe. It wasn't for ventilation. It was for the weapon. Easy assembly and she looks so good. I love her eyes. I also like that her dress is a little bit, I think they try to make it more sheer looking because right here where it's closer to the body, you can kind of see more skin tone, which I think is a nice little touch. Even the zipper details, it's not just painted on, it's slightly raised, so when you touch it, it does feel like small zippers. Unsurprisingly, with Mythos, the craftsmanship, the paint job, it all looks really good. Her skin it's soft. You know how you touch a flower petal and it's so silky soft? That's what it feels like. So the craftsmanship, I almost poked my eye out with this. So the craftsmanship, impeccable. Undeniably very Mythos. I think out of the Mythos girls, she does have the coolest looking weapon, but compared to Prototype, I don't know. They both have really amazing weapons. I love the contrast in this figure. The heavy large weapon and the bulky jacket with an orchid-like girl wearing Lolita shoes and a sheerish white dress. Dainty, but powerful. I am happy to see a circular base today. Also, she's the only one today that had a meaning behind her letter. Unless F1 means something that I am unaware of. I really love the details that are on the outfit. The slight sheerness to the dress, the holster around her, and even the fake collar tie around her neck go so well together. And of course, the jacket. Love it, and I might make it. That little see-through purple bit peeking out, it's everything. I think the hairstyle also matches the aesthetic really well, and even the large and in-charge weapon has some dainty details. I got it from Big Bad for $189.99. Overall, so happy about this one, and I am in love with it. Although she keeps trying to poke my eye out. Ugh. Once again, a wild ride. I feel like it's been so long since I've had a unboxing that was just smooth sailing. It's been turbulent lately. But thank you for joining me today, and I hope you guys had fun watching me unbox these beautiful ladies and our problematic child. And I hope to see you guys next time. Stay healthy, stay hydrated, stay amazing.